So this all started back in like 2015, where my career as an entrepreneur started, and the first ever business that I went into to venture in was Amazon. And just curious, how many of you are in the Amazon business right now? Go down below and share me where you if you are in the Amazon business or not. And if in case if you're wondering what this is all about, this is actually where I'm documenting my journey as I build my business from scratch using nothing but sales funnels and publishing. And with that said, coming back, so the first business I ventured into was Amazon. And the first mistake that I ever did, take a quick note of this, sharing you from a friend. So I was listening to everyone and anyone who I can get my hands on. And when I was doing that, there were a lot of things, because one person said that this product was the best product that you have to start on Amazon, and the other person said that, oh, that's not the product. This was the product that you have to sell on Amazon. And I was super confused on what was the actual product that I get started with. And I was taking all their opinions. I prepared an Excel sheet on what I have to do, how many products are there, and that's when I exactly took a lot of time not doing anything, and I've randomly selected one product which I thought was cool. And what happened was I've selected this product, look for this person who can source it to Amazon warehouse, and I paid the amount, and the product was in Amazon warehouse. And the biggest problem that I found was the product was launched and nothing was happening. There were no sales. I waited for one day, I waited for the second day, and I waited for the third day, but nothing was coming in. That was the biggest problem, and that's when I realized that I was asking people who are not qualified to give me inputs. How many of you right now have people in your life who would give you free opinions if you are going through a shitstorm in your life? I have. Go down below and share me. I have. If you have people like that. And it took me like 5 years to understand this. I do not. Right now, I only listen to pretty qualified people. I only listen to 5 people on different aspects of business. And it took me a while. I had to evolve as a person to even be ready for them to mentor me. I call them mentors. And they have to be qualified for me to call them mentors. They have to achieve the results which I want to achieve. And that's the only way that I call them as my mentors. And I wanted to take a quick note that listen to the people who are qualified to give you their opinions. And this is something that I've learned from my dad and my mom. So whenever someone gives me their free opinions or free advice, you can say, I say that, put me like $1 million in front of me, then I would consider listening to your opinion or your advice. If you're not willing to do that, do not even come closer to me, because I choose the people who I listen to. And that's my biggest learning for today, and that's what I wanted to share with you. And with that said, a quick update on what's happening. So unfortunately, I slept for like 5 hours today. Not know why I was feeling so exhausted. So I planned to take 15 minutes nap, which turned out to be like 3-4 hours. And so sweet of my wife that she did not wake me up thinking that I'm exhausted. I love her for that. So which is so cool. And I was not able to achieve much today, but I did something. I was able to write down the template of my email sequences that will be going out, and just I'm looking for someone who can exactly give me what I want, and which is going to happen in the next 2 days. And with that said, happy to share what happened today. And if you are really excited to join me and learn how I progress along, I'll hook up the link in the below comments where you can join my community, my Facebook group, where I'll be going in detail some of the topics which I will not be sharing here today anywhere. So with that said, I'll take a quick leave and we'll catch you tomorrow. And always remember, make the cash rain.